Sometimes it's the biggest guys in football who get the smallest amount of attention. But a huge part of the success for Wayzata's football team this year goes to the men on the offense who are out leading the charge. Here's Jason Melillo with this week's Sports Jam Spotlight.
You won't hear their names called on highlights or written up in the paper very often, but Wayzata's offensive linemen are the driving force for an offense that's racked up more than 3,000 yards this season.
All these guys have a lot of self-pride, and that's what it really takes to play O-line.
You know, you're not getting your name in the paper every day. You know, I'm not getting interviewed all the time.
You definitely have to play for each other instead of, you know, the name in the paper or stuff like that. Just play for the guy next to you.
All of the skill players, you know, Christian, especially Tom Schmidt, Malachi, all those guys, they thank us for what we do because we know we're not going to get our name in the paper or the headline or all this stuff, but they really know that we make their job a lot easier.
The flow of the Trojans line is impressive and the result of hard work on the field and in the film room. The group prides itself on being tough, but also smart.
They got a lot of FBI is what we call it, football intelligence, I would say.
They all trust each other, they all know that they're going to do their job, and they also hold each other accountable when they don't, which I think has really kind of caused them all to rise up. You know, and I think that their confidence in just their technique and their ability to go play the game and what they're doing has been really fun to watch.
And these boys are a tight group off the field as well, and they like to have fun.
We're really close. We you know, hang out a lot on the weekends, and I think that really helps, just build chemistry.
It's awesome because we got a bunch of characters on our O-line.
And they all agree the biggest character is senior guard Graham Viggers.
Oh man, I just like to have fun out here, man. That's honestly, like, if you're not having fun, then what are you doing out here, you know? It just, I like playing football, I like being with the guys, you know? And it's just a great opportunity. I hope it just lasts as long as it can.
Viggers is the one that branded the O-line with its nickname, the Big Sexies.
1, 2, 3, Big Sexies! I knew a couple of guys that were at like the varsity at like Maple Grove because they were like neighbors with me, and so like they called themselves the Big Sexies, and I was like, that is so cool because it's like everyone's always like calling us like the Big Uglies or whatever, but like the Big Sexies, that had just like a ring to it. That just has like an attitude. I feel like you know, you gotta like trust yourself. You gotta believe in yourself.
Wayzata's offensive line controlled the pit again last Friday, and the Trojans rolled over East Ridge and into the state quarterfinals. With the Big Sexies doing their thing and Wayzata's playmakers doing theirs, the Trojans have a real chance to be playing on Thanksgiving weekend.
Well, that big line will try to push their weight around again come Friday night when the Trojans play Centennial in the state Class 6A quarterfinals at Chanhassen High School.